friends. Today, we're going to learn about an important topic called credit and debt and how to use credit responsibly. Credit cards can be a helpful tool, but it's essential to understand how they work before using one. Just like when you learn to ride a bike, you need to know how to handle it safely. We're going to explore the world of credit cards through a story about Mike, who is curious about his older sister's shiny plastic card. Let's find out what Mike learns about credit cards.
Hey Liv, what's that cool card?
It lets me buy things, even if I don't have the cash right away.
So it's like magic money.
No, not really, Mike. It's more like borrowing money from the bank. You use the card to buy something, but you have to pay the money back later with a little extra added as a fee.
So you have to be careful with it.
Exactly. Using a credit card can be helpful, but it's important to be responsible. If you borrow too much or don't pay it back on time, you can end up owing a lot of money, which is called debt, and that can be a big problem.
Mom and Dad, is it okay to use a credit card?
It can be, Mike, but it's important to understand how it works before you use one. It's like having a bike. It's fun to ride, but you need to learn how to handle it safely first.
When you use a credit card, you're borrowing money. And just like when you borrow a toy from a friend, you have to return it. You also need to be sure you can afford the payments before you borrow.
So it's not like magic money, it's about being responsible?
Exactly, Mike. Learning about good money habits now will help you make smart choices in the future, just like your sister is doing with her credit card.
Yeah, that's the end of Mike's story. He learned that credit cards aren't magic money, but a tool for borrowing money responsibly. Just like borrowing a toy from a friend, you have to return it, and you need to be sure you can afford the payments before you borrow. By understanding how credit cards work and being responsible with money, Mike and all of you can make smart choices in the future. Remember, it's important to learn about good money habits early on, and you'll be prepared to use credit cards wisely when the time comes, just like Mike's sister.